back here for game 2, and Robin Pangallo has led off game 2 with a strike. Unfortunately, Robin bowled a very good first game, a 217 scratch, but the red-hot Morgan Swavel with 7 strikes in a row, 8 strikes in a row, has had a 256, so she won game 1. So Morgan will begin her approach on game number 10, the second game. She starts out with a strike. So she is. I know she had a couple of Brooklyns that one of them she was kind of embarrassed about, but hey, as hot as she's been, that's
take what they give you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's, if you bowl, you know, the pins giveth and the pins taketh away.
Yes.
So when they're giving, you don't question it.
You can throw a good ball, and all of a sudden you've got a big split, a 7-10,
Yep.
a 4-9. It just.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That broke a string of 9 strikes from game 1 into the first frame of game 2. She left the, let's see what she
2-4-5.
The 2-4-5.
And you can chop this
off. You can chop them, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's very easy to do.
Yeah.
And not start breathing.
And she did. Exactly right.
Yeah. And it's now's the time when, with both of them, the way they've been bowling, the lanes are going to start transitioning. So they're probably going to have to move a little bit somewhere or another. If it's up and forward or back, or to the right or left.
And there's some good pin action again for Robin Pangallo.
Well, at 5-7, we're the last ones to go down.
So she's trying to climb back into this.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is throw strikes.
Right. Yeah.
She's definitely not going to lay down and let Morgan win.
I would, for all the work she went to get here, I'm sure she's not going to.
9 pin.
Left the 9. That's a little easier to convert than a 10.
Right. Yeah.
And she picks it up. Solid spare there. Swavel now in her approach on lane 10. Frame of game 2. She, boy, about 3 pins spun around that.
Yeah, 4 pin fell the wrong way there.
Yeah, and it just didn't.
Leave the 7 pin.
Leaves the 7. But again, better that one than the 10.
Yeah.
For a right-hand bowler.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes you really don't want the 7 pin because you get down there, you get caught in the middle of the oil, and you think the ball's going to hook on you, and then it just stays straight.
And it doesn't, yeah. Which may have happened there.
That showed
Yep.
that the ball was going to hook on her.
Yep. So back-to-back opens now for Morgan Swavel.
Robin can double here when she gets up.
Can
help tighten the match back up again. Pin total.
Yeah, because it's not how many games you win; it's the pin total at the end of the four batted together. Yeah.
2, 4, 10. Big split there. So possibly have a third open. So
You would have not thought that as the way she was throwing the ball in that first game.
So Robin comes back and doubles. That really
That squeezes it right back up.
goes and tightens this whole match up real quick.
Yeah.
It's funny how the lanes all change all of a sudden.
Yeah,
you know.
it just if you don't follow through right, do that consistent.
Yes.
Hold the ball,
You know,
not hit your mark,
yeah.
makes a difference.
Robin really pulled that.
And 1, 3, 6.
3, 6. Yeah. It just
That's a ball that went to the Brooklyn side and just never touched the head pin.
right. Yeah. Yeah. It just
Takes out everything behind those
As
cleanly.
soon as she released it, she
She knew it.
Yeah.
yeah.
She chopped him. So
Leave the
Robin
head.
opens here. That's
Yeah.
her first open frame of the match.
Right. That's,
She's much better at spares than
Morgan with a light moment in the midst of her little bit of struggle here after the hot start she got during that first game. Pretty much did the same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
Just missed the head pin.
yeah, the 1, 2, 4.
Takes out everything else and leaves the 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, right?
Yeah.
It's another one that's easy to chop off.
Yeah.
You almost have to hit it between the 1 and the 2, right?
Right.
There, she hit it. Yep.
Picked it up,
Just like we said, right?
right?
We'll remind you that we're brought to you in part by Dave and Judy Hedrick at Be Dry Waterproofing, the paramount solution to your wet basement problem. 800-686-4585. Herb Klein at Ryder Heil Bronze, a commitment to excellence since 1910. Sean and Tasha Ridgway at Dillinger's, home of Breezy's Pizza on the public square of Bucyrus, and Martin Bernhardt at Mike's Roofing, 562-5752. Just a,
2-8 there.
yeah, just a little bit light again on the head pin, and it doesn't allow the head pin to kick that 2 out.
Yeah.
Or if you do it on the Brooklyn side, it doesn't kick the 3 out. You hit so light on that, it clears the head pin out of the way. And she, actually there was a
Converted it. 2-8.
2-8. I only saw the 2. Yeah. So, but that's a little tougher spare to convert
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She got that. So kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit here with the open. She got the spare. See if she can get her mojo back here on the strikes again.
That was a close one.
Again, heavy on the head pin.
Yeah.
She managed to get the right side cleared out.
The 10 pin was still standing there, and that was the last one to fall. And she just got the 4-7.
This might be almost as easy to convert as the 7 by itself. Because if you hit the 4, then it's going to take care of the 7. If you hit the 4 right, it's going to hit
Sometimes.
the 10.
Hopefully, so you can shot that 7. You get the 4, and that 4 will just go right around the 7.
Yeah.
Into the gutter. I was in Akron Thursday night to watch the pros at Tournament of Champions, and you'd be surprised. there were so many 2-8-10 splits that they left, and it just it was amazing. A lot of 5 pins that were left, and I saw Wes Malott. He put one in the gutter. So it just
happens.
Happens. So everybody thinks the pros are striking all the time. No, they're leaving single pins, but and converting for the most part. But they have those big splits. That's
Speaking of splits,
it can happen. Yeah.
5, 8, 10. And she tried to shave it and just wasn't able to do it. So that's
just regain their composure again and start that all over.
Regroup.
Yep, that's it.
so that's her second open in the last 3 frames, and second only of the match so far. Couldn't clear out the 4-pin.
That was actually a good hit.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty good in the
She
pocket.
she was getting strikes on that the first game.
She's still struggling on lane 9.
Yeah.
Solid conversion of the 4-pin. Robin. Hit pretty high on the head pin again, but she again cleared the left side out this time and left the 610, which is the right side equivalent of the 4-7.
Right.
She chopped the 10. Just like you said, you can get behind that.
Yeah.
There's more. You said it before. More space there than it appears from here.
Oh, yeah.
If you go down and look, or you get an overhead view of the pins, you can see.
Yeah.
From back here, the depth perception doesn't allow you to
No.
see that split.
From here, it looks like, how can you miss
Yeah,
that?
how'd you miss that?
Yeah. Believe me, I've done it a few times. And you say, how did I do that? The ball just slides and doesn't hook up.
No! That 10-pin didn't want to go down, but...
Got a lucky break there.
Yep.
One left was the move. I gotta stay down the road.
Robin's a little chatterer.
Yeah.
Or more than a minute. She's like constantly talking.
Talking to herself. Everybody else.
Oh, another Brooklyn.
Boy, Robin's going to have to hand over her check to me.
Yeah. Jeez.
Maybe I'll just take lessons from her.
Man, that was a solid strike. Very nice.
Oh, man.
5-7.
That didn't look like that bad of a pocket, but
No.
just
Well, the ball deflected.
it just bounced. Yeah.
Didn't take the 5 out. Drive through.
Yeah. She had the right idea.
Yeah.
It was coming back in, but it just didn't quite come in enough. So it looks like Robin's got a chance to really close the gap here in the match.
So right now, scratch. Robin's up. Is down 7 pins to Morgan. 366 to 373 for 7 pins. Going into the 10th.
Okay. So
That's my bad, Robin.
I was just about to say, I thought it wasn't that her 10th frame, and she
Yeah.
struck first, so she's got 2 more balls.
Yeah.
Who am I to say?
Strikeout.
Yeah.
We're just
147.
observing. Okay.
5 pins
This
that
is
danced around like it was going to stand
Yeah,
up.
it was spinning, actually
Yeah.
standing up. It was
Didn't want to fall down.
like a top. Yeah. This will help a little bit if she strikes out
Read
here.
that, Morgan.
That'll recover a little bit of her. Of course, if Robin strikes out, it won't matter. It's offsetting. Well, one of the pins fell over.
Robin can tighten this game up.
Yes, she can.
She
She strikes out.
Strikes out. In fact, go ahead of Morgan.
Another Brooklyn.
She's catching up with Robin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it. That's okay.
Definitely.
Right there. Nothing wrong.
That time it didn't work.
That would have been a good split pickup.
Yeah.
Right
I got the
there.
10 pin.
Shave that off. This is just how fickle it can be. Morgan has a 256 the first game, 147 the second game.
Yeah.
It can ebb and flow on you within a match, not just on a day. Okay, so she gets a 7 count.
185.
185. Wow, just about dead even
43.
with handicap. 403 to 402.
Yep.
So Morgan hangs on to her lead by 1.
2 pins.
So So after 2, Robin is up 9 pins on Morgan.
Back here starting game
509
3
to
here.
518 total.
Yes. So Morgan's 4 in a row now again. So
Yeah.
between the last two games. Ooh,
Another 5-7.
another 5-7. So each of them's had a 5-7 split now
On 10.
on lane number 10.
Same lane.
Ooh, they both tried the same strategy, and just
Didn't move.
didn't quite come back in.
Didn't move over.
So Robin starts the first game, or first frame of his third game with an open. I want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by the Kimberline family at Bucyrus Road Materials since 1939. Jim and Jeremy Letterer at Jim Letterer's Body Shop. Ralphie's, great food and sports across from the Galleon High School campus, and Route 95 just east of the Marion OSU. And Todd Nye at Nye Builders since 1946. She comes back after the open, Robin does, on lane 9 and gets a strike, so helps cushion that a little bit. Some good pin action there
Yeah.
for a strike for Morgan Swavel. So she starts off game 3 with a double. With those 3 strikes in the 10th of game 2, that makes 5 in a row for her again. She's been stringing them today.
Yeah, she has. She has the whole tournament, actually.
Ooh,
She got that out a little bit.
just didn't get back in there quick enough, did it?
It's the 2-4-10 again.
Shaved that head pin and left the 2-4 sitting over there.
Yeah.
It's not a real easy split to
No.
pick up.
No.
for a right-hander.
2-4-10. That's just got to just brush that 2 pin out of the way, and
Hope that it carries over.
yeah.
Picks up the 2-4, but leaves the 7. So she leaves a little crack in the door here for Robin.
Yeah. Robin can double here on the 3rd and 4th
Get
frame.
right back in it.
Oh, left the 10. Good pin action.
That was good.
Just
Yeah. 6 just went right around it.
just went around it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Tough one for the right-handers. We've talked about that.
She pulled it just a little bit.
Once again, we're brought to you in part by Roger Brown at Winks Lock and Safe and A&E Fire Safety Services across from Wise Funeral. Mike Robinette at Trinity Monument, Marion Road, Bucyrus. Andy Motter, attorney at law, across from the Bucyrus Historical Society. And Hannah Newton at Wendy's, Bucyrus and Upper Sandusky. Ooh. Pretty much hit that head pin head on.
Left
At-
the 6-7.
Yeah. That leaves you a tough split to convert.
But it is makeable.
Yeah.
You almost have to approach it like you're going to get the 7 pin.
Now you need to go
And hope-
after the 10 pin and slip it by.
Try for it.
She didn't want a chance of having another miss losing our pin. Because a pin can come back and win you the match.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
lose it
yeah.
in some cases.
Especially the way they're rolling today.
Oh, yeah. It just
She didn't quite get across to the Brooklyn side there. It was just almost another head on, but she got away with it.
Yeah. Could have let the split there.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough. That's one thing.
Ooh. Now, we talked about this before. Last year was the first year the ladies went to 4 games instead of 3. Men always bowled 4. The ladies used to bowl 3. What's been the consensus? Do they like it at 4, or do you think they would prefer going back to 3?
I've had it both ways, especially if you're coming in from the losers bracket. It's a lot of bowling.
Okay, leaves the 4 pin. Yeah. She got the 10 pin or the 7 pin to tilt over, but nothing to knock over the 4 pin. So is that a discussion that happens every year? Do we want to do this or we don't want to do this? Or
Not really.
at the moment, it's just kind of this is the way it is.
Yeah. But they wanted to go to a 4-game format for a number of years now, so we tried it out. Seemed to be okay, so.
If the majority like it, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
So she converts the 4 pin spare. Does Morgan Swavel. And now Robin Pangallo in frame number 5. Game 3. Solid 10 pin.
I'm so used to leaving those all the time, so
Again,
put a pocket, leave a 10 pin.
She's just a tick high on that head pin, wasn't she? Yeah, just if you don't get it solid in that pocket, it's easy to leave those.
Right-handers will say the 10 pin, left-handers will say the 7 pin.
Yep.
Yeah,
Take those 2 out of the rack.
and then you'll be okay. 7 pin's the double pin. That's better.
That's
That's
about
a 2, 4, 5 again.
I was gonna say that's about what the 3rd time that's been left today.
Yeah.
A little light on the head pin when you're doing that. You can go out there and chop that 7 or the 8 pin off pretty easily.
Not really either side.
Over the other side too, yeah. Ooh, that looked like a solid pocket. And it just didn't carry that 10.
Yeah.
So.
Seems like once it shows up, it keeps going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that part of that, as the lanes have transitioned more, now you're going to see more of those kind of, 7 pins, 10 pins, 2, 4, 5 type situation.
Hey, she got the 10. So we finally get a conversion on the 10 pin.
Yeah.
So it can be done.
It can be done. Not that we're saying we want to leave that 10, right? But when we do, let's convert it. And strike coming back after that spare. That's got to put her in a more positive frame of mind.
Got that out. So Comes back a little harder.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, well, you could hear that one.
Yeah, 6-7.
That was
That sounded like a broken pin.
yeah, that was a dead-on head pin.
Looks like she rushed that shot a little bit. Rushing the line.
This is the second one of these she's had a shot at, right?
Yeah.
She's going after the 7 pin.
No, I gotta stay down.
So another open for Robin. I want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Gary and Judy McKee at Quality Printing, 214 West Liberty Street in Bucyrus. Randy Pritchard at Pritchard Insurance since 1968, 1500 North Sandusky Avenue. Jeff Skinner at Integrity Auto and Truck Sales, Marion Road, Bucyrus. And Mark Osborne at E-Crane International, Route 598 in the Galleon Industrial Park. And Robin comes back and she got that 5-pin to tip over.
Yep.
It didn't look like it didn't want to go, but it went. So she
It's
comes,
been the joke of the tournament. Robin's left so many 5 pins.
strike.
She put that one out there.
So Morgan could put herself in a pretty good position in going into game 4 if she can get a couple more strikes here.
Yeah. Well, she's moved outside a little bit. It's a little drier. Get away from that oil carry down, and so it comes back in on her. Really nice.
Oh, that's that
Jeez.
10 pin. That sticky 10 pin.
Wow.
She's standing here.
All right, she's practiced up on that 10 pin
That was
now.
close, yeah.
Yep.
That was going to go hooked by.
That was my first shot, but I heard you say carry, so what did I do wrong?
She, after her turn, every time she goes back for bowling tips.
Yeah.
Must have her coach in the background.
Yeah,
Yep.
she does.
Yeah, Joel's back there. Oh, 6 pin.
Kind of maybe got a little away with a one there because she hit that head pin high
Yeah.
again and everything cleared out except the 6.
Actually, most of the matches this year have been extremely close.
Mm-hmm.
There
And she
hasn't
can,
been any that's been a blowout.
mm-hmm. Goes to lane number 9 to bowl her 10th frame. And a couple of strikes here would certainly help her cause.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
Did it go?
that's,
Another 2, 4, 5.
I was gonna say that's kind of been one of her favorites almost
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So she can spare a strike for a 138 scratch. Okay, she got the spare. Had to do that before she had a chance for the strike.
Yeah. Good.
in an 8 count. So
4-5.
136. Morgan could put herself in a real good position here by striking out. She would give herself a pretty good lead. And she starts off with a strike. The 9-pin wobbled, but it just didn't get over.
Yeah.
So didn't completely put her foot on the throat like she could have, but still going to have a reasonable lead going into game 4.
Yes.
Oh.
90.
190 to 136 scratch, 243 to 194 with handicap. So she has now a 593, 538 lead. That does Morgan Swavel going into game 4. And we'll be back with game 4 after this.